We got our moonshine.
That's like 90 proof, I swear.
Is it?
Tastes like it. Crispy. Careful.
I've never had moonshine before.
You're not gonna ever want it again.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
It's water.
I got you, motherfucker.
Just kidding. We should go to Hollywood.
Wait, just kidding. What about what?
This is actually water. Oh, no, this actually is not moonshine.
That's what I'm saying.
Sorry. Okay, it's water.
It's actually H2O.
My bad.
So
what do you want to do?
the list.
Okay, what's the list? I wasn't allowed to actually make a list, so.
I propose. I want to see how aligned you are with me.
Okay.
In our relationship.
Dun, dun, dun.
I want to see. I know we have a lot of things in common and we tell that to other people. Mm-hmm. But I want to like make the list and see like.
You want to like really find out the truth.
Yeah, I want to see like where we size up.
Okay. Are we doing?
We'll start off.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say we can start off easy, like.
Well, I just want for clarification purposes. Are we trying to figure out if we have the same favorite something? Like, are we trying to see if you and I have the most favorite ice cream? Like, are we trying to say if we have the same favorite this? No. Or are we trying to find like topics and things that we agree on?
Yeah, like preferences, preferences pretty much.
Okay.
So like we'll start easy for. I don't know what that is.
Just threw ass on the floor.
I was like, I don't know what that is.
Wasn't me.
Wasn't me. I forgot what we're talking about. No, it's preferences. Okay, so like athletic, like have you ever?
Do I like to be athletic or am I?
No.
Athletic?
Are you athletic?
Yes.
Yeah. Like,
do you like to be athletic?
We both like dated people in the past that like weren't athletic, so I feel like that's a.
I see what you mean.
It becomes It can become a conflict.
So you're under the assumption that your soulmate actually has more similarities than differences. Do you agree with the statement that opposites attract, or that two birds, or is it not two birds, one stone? It's birds of a feather.
Two girls, one cup.
No. Birds of a feather flock together. So it means like people who are alike stay together.
Oh, I want to know what you think on this, but personally, I think they both work. I know that's a bad out.
So just any answer is the right answer?
It's the right answer.
Okay.
No, like, I don't think it's. I don't know. I don't like to generalize, but I would say if I had
in general, like majority of relationships, do you think opposites attract?
I'm gonna say like, what'd you say? The fly together.
That's exactly what I said. Birds of a feather flock together.
Yeah, that I feel like that's more accurate.
I agree.
Because like you're not always like in friction with like how many times are we gonna do like what you want to do and not what I want to do.
I think they're actually the same thing. This is why, because I think when people think opposites attract, they assume it's like, oh, we disagree on everything. When they say opposites attract, they just mean like you have different personality. Either you both have adaptable personalities, so that like when one person's like being the extra high energy person, the other person kind of just mellows out to be like meeting them in the middle, or like. I'm gonna explain this in a bad way. When you're in a relationship with somebody, you kind of take on both roles. Like you're opposite from them because you're your own autonomous person, so you're not gonna agree with everything they say, but you have a lot of core fundamental similarities that like those personality differences don't really matter. Like I think let's say like for example, you and I, you are a more outgoing person than I am, I would say. But we both value friendship. Like that's both a fundamental thing that we like are similar on is like we value friendship. So that's why like even though you're more outgoing than I am, because we share that same fundamental pillar, like it won't really be that much of an issue. Because I also like I will be outgoing for friends because I value friendship more than I'm like introverted.
I think where it gets dicey, fragile. Doesn't really work out is when it's on extreme ends.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like if you're like a homebody and I'm like a nature guy.
Yes.
And I'm like
you always want to be outside.
Like,
and I'm like I never want to leave the house.
Right, and I want to go like hike like the Himalayan mountains, and you're like, I want to binge watch Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
It's like, how can we do things together? Or do we find
other things? Like other common ground things that we can do together, and then we just do those extremes separately.
No, I was gonna say, or we just live vicariously through each other. I come home and I'm like, blah 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 blah, blah, and
you're
live...
like, oh, this is what I watched.
Yeah, and
you're
then...
like, you're fucking lame.
No, and then I was like, you watch.
Because I think at some point you would like judge the other person, because like, why don't you like what this is, like vice versa.
Or like, why are we not experiencing it together?
I do know couples that are like that. Like one likes doing things.
Don't say any names.
I'm not gonna say names.
Okay.
One person likes doing a lot and like is a very certain way, and the other person's the exact opposite and would rather like stay home and read a book. Versus this other person's like, oh, I want to go have like karaoke night with the friends. I want to go do this event. I want to go to this concert. And she's like, go ahead, baby. I'm gonna stay home and read a book. Like, I do know couples like that are in love. They just have different hobbies, as they say.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah.
But it's if your hobby is like 90% of your free time. That's a problem.
Or just like your identity, like how you perceive the world. Like we would say we perceive the world like that nature's a beautiful thing you should enjoy. You should go enjoy.
Yeah, the
like,
fundamental is...
It doesn't necessarily mean hiking. Like it means like just being around nature is something we both value.
Yeah, like I couldn't stay in the house my whole life because I'm missing out on the whole thing.
Yes, and we agree on that. Okay, so with that parameter...
Okay.
Do you have an
Should we lay that out for you?
Do y'all understand?
Because we need to...
We've only been talking about this for 10 minutes. No,
okay.
Okay, you start.
Athletic, we both have that.
Are you gonna try to think of only things that were similar, or are you gonna propose something and we try to see?
I'm just brainstorming it, and you can go back and forth as things come to my mind, like games, like easy ones.
Okay.
We both like video games.
We both like video games. We both like Call of Duty and Zombies and Fortnite.
Those
like first-person shooters.
But those were kind of like built into our relationship. Like we like them
because we did it together.
Pre-meeting each other.
Yeah. We're not counting things that we like because we met each other?
No.
Okay.
Because that's a whole separate conversation.
Okay, so only things that we...
Because you can change someone. Like, I wasn't a Halloween person. This is a great example.
Oh, that's a good point.
And you weren't a Christmas person.
Yeah.
But we made it a challenge to, like, I'm gonna make you appreciate this holiday as much as I appreciate this holiday. Mm-hmm. And what the fuck do you say? Did we do a pretty good job?
Yeah, we did. So we're not including those things.
No.
Things before you and I met. To see if they were already... Yeah,
let's see, that's what I'm saying. There's a pre, there's a middle, and there's an end. I don't know.
What's the end?
We're gonna find out right now.
Okay, let's just do pre.
Okay. See naturally what we had in common, and then we'll progress into what we built.
What things
together.
we grew to have in common.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree. Like, let's pretend we're like making dating profiles, and we'll see like if I were to read you on paper, if I would have been interested to reach out to you.
Okay. Don't like soda.
Doesn't like soda. Doesn't like caffeine really, except for matcha or tea occasionally. That's it.
Yeah, I like matcha too, but we kind of found that.
I've always liked matcha.
Yeah, me too.
I think I got you on matcha, so we can't.
No. Wait, remind me.
I think I got you on matcha. Because you said you were like, you never really drank matcha.
No.
Did you already drink matcha?
I know. I'm pretty sure I got it from Andy Wills something. Wilbur.
Names.
No, he's famous.
Oh.
He's a natural herbalist. And he started talking about how healthy it is for you, and I follow.
You follow anyone who says that?
Anyone that says that.
Yeah, you can get this guy really easily.
Abba.
I don't know.
Okay. Matcha.
Okay. We don't like sports. Don't kill us.
Yeah. Not a sports fan.
We like playing the sports. We don't like watching sports.
Like, if it was...
Sorry, sports fans. We don't like sports.
Let's put it in perspective. Really easy perspective. Like, black and white. Mm-hmm. This next Super Bowl, was it 51st? Next one coming up?
Don't even ask me. That's how much I don't pay attention.
I don't know. The 50th was, I think, recent. Maybe the last few years.
It hasn't even passed yet. God. Kill yourself.
I'm like, oh man. Okay. We get free tickets to the next Super Bowl. And it's gonna be like amazing showdown.
Okay.
Or on Thanksgiving morning, we invite all our friends and family, and we have a huge kickball tournament. Mm-hmm.
Which one would I rather do?
Yes.
Obviously, the Friends one.
That's not obvious.
I could give two hoots about who wins the Super Bowl or being around people who are drinking beer and eating glizzies. I could just do that at home with my favorite people.
That's a good point. And this one's too hard for me. I'm gonna have to pass.
Actually? You can't choose.
I've never been to a Super Bowl. Is fucking expensive. I've never been to one.
Oh, so you just
want
to do it because it's like.
It's something I'll never get a chance to again.
I don't think it's something I ever care to do. So it wouldn't be like something I feel like I'm missing out on.
It's an experience.
If you go to a football game, you've been to them all. The only difference is this one is like the one of the...
Just going off.
The only difference is that this one is like televised nationally. Yeah, there's probably big name celebrities performing, but you can barely see them from where you're sitting anyway.
Yeah, half of the show is Taylor Swift.
Yeah, what the fuck? But you can see them better on TV anyway. The halftime show, that's what everyone really watches the Super Bowl.
The halftime show fucking sucks. Everyone to be honest.
Sometimes it's good.
When was the last time it was good?
Some people will say it was Bad Bunny racist.
No.
I'm just kidding.
Kendrick Lamar was fucking good.
Kendrick Lamar was really good, actually.
That's the last one. But it's all
Katy Perry's is pretty legendary with the left shark, right shark. Do you remember that? Oh.
She fucking killed
That's a whole meme. But yeah, she did really good. Pull it up. Jamie, pull up left shark. No, there's a meme because she had two like people in shark costumes dancing next to her and like one of the California girls. And one shark was going hard as fuck. He was like really giving it his all, and that was left shark. Everyone's like, be like left shark.
Really? Is a thing?
Yeah, I'll show you the video another time.
What about right shark?
Right shark was just like doing pretty average moves, but left shark was going in.
Okay. So Kendrick Lamar, Katy Perry, he fucking killed it.
Okay. But yeah. Okay. Don't really care for that. It's hard still for you to choose?
I would still choose the Friends.
Oh yeah, but it would be like not a clear choice. It'd still be a little bit of a difficult.
Because I could go back and forth, but like when I'm not gonna ever spend how much. But
let's say for whatever reason this Thanksgiving party that we're throwing, that's like probably once in a blue moon that we'll be able to get all that amount of our close friends together in one roof.
Sold me. I'm there.
Okay. There we go.
The Super Bowl's behind me.
See, I know him very well. Passing thought.
What else do we naturally have in common?
Pre-meeting. I know something we didn't have in common.
What?
Going to bed early.
Oh, yes.
I was a night owl. I still kind of am at heart. Like, my normal bedtime was 10:30, 11. And then meeting him, his natural bedtime was like 8:39. And I was like, wow, the sun's still up. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
And then I'm sure having kids kind of contributed to this, but I'm definitely an early bed person. Like, if I go to bed after 10, I'm like, I'm really tired.
Yeah, because you wake up so early.
Yeah.
But even before, no.
I can't even sleep in past 6:30 now. Like, naturally.
Happens fast.
He's rewired our biological clocks.
It is better, though.
That's true.
At least so they say. I don't fucking know.
But were you an early bed person, like, in high school before the fire service? Because I feel like that's why you were also an early bed person.
Yeah, I really had to be... Well, it all changed when I read the book Why We Sleep by Matthew Walker.
Was that before, during, or after the fire service? Oh, that was before. Was that before or during?
That was during.
Okay.
And I was already really hyper aware of like that we don't get sleep, so I was already taking. And somewhere along my health journey, I learned that sleep is the most important thing for your health. Mm-hmm. And then with the sleep apnea thing was first, brought it to my awareness. Fire service, getting fragmented sleep because of calls, and then reading Why We Sleep was just the perfect trifecta along my journey to be like, this is then non-negotiable.
Okay. So you got to that conclusion that way, okay.
Yeah. And then I really pushed it on you because I'm like...
Well, I'll still say that's a pre-us meeting belief because you held that belief before I did. Right. About early sleep, yeah. So I didn't really care about early sleep before meeting you.
Or sleep in general. Like, you didn't think...
Yeah, I didn't think too deeply. I knew it was important to get like 6 hours or 8 hours, but as far as like the quality and like the REM and everything, I knew of REM. I didn't know how important it was to your overall health, though.
But you would like... You thought it wasn't a big deal, like in retrospect. You'd be like,
yeah, like
I'm
built this way to function on 6 hours of sleep.
Yeah, you're like I feel fine. I can watch a movie. Like,
yeah,
it was never a priority. Mm-hmm. Like sleep was.
Yeah, I could push it off or put it on the back burner because there's more things that were more valuable to me at the time. It seemed like. Were
you in the camp that we'll sleep when we're dead? Mm-hmm. Fuck. Hate that.
But like I didn't actually mean that. Like when
no
I would
one does.
Yeah, I would just be like, oh. When I say that, I mean that to the extreme of like, sometimes I'm willing to sacrifice sleep for something better.
That's what I'm saying. That's.
Oh my god. You can't even act what you think alcohol even tastes like. You forgot how it tastes. Am I allowed to get up and get water?
Yeah, go ahead. This is actually. Whoa! Watch the codes.
I saw them. I was gonna debating if I wanted to go around.
I had to say something just in case.
I appreciate it because you never know.
You never know. It doesn't hurt.
I would have not seen it, and then I would have been like, "Why didn't you tell me, you asshole?"
I'm like, "Whoa!" I'm like, Red flag.
He was like, go back to the cage for the night. Speaking of cage, did anyone see Obsession? And what'd you think?
Oh.
I thought it was. That's another thing we.
Okay, let's go ahead and talk about that because
just really quick.
I've been perplexed for days. Okay.
Why it was such a good movie? I'm just kidding.
This is. Do you want to hear the short version or long version? They don't have a say. I'm gonna tell the long version. So you brought to me that like, oh, Obsession. This movie's raving about it, and I'm like, I never heard about it. This a couple weeks ago. This happened like wildfire, and you tell me about it. And you're like, we should go see it. It looks so good. It's like 98 on Rotten Tomatoes. I'm like, let's do it. Long story short, we couldn't find a day to go together. It just didn't work out. I ended up taking my mom. And oh my God, was I caught off guard. That shit.
Did you watch the trailer before you went?
No. And that's the best part. I told another person at work, I was like, we're going to go see it, a customer. I was like, do not watch the trailer. I went in blind for the first time. So much better. Because
I agree with that too.
And I'm going to do that from now on.
Because you don't go with any expectations.
Yeah. Did you watch any? Did you have expectations before you went in?
Yeah. I mean, based on what people were saying, and I had also seen the trailer originally, and I wasn't interested in seeing it at all based on the trailer. Oh. So it's one of those like corny like truth or dare movies. Like that's what I thought it was going to be like.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't want some cheesy like paranormal like demon possession movie. I'm like, I don't really care. And then people are saying that was like really good. That's what got me interested. Actually, Moist Critical, Penguin Zero, his name is Charlie.
Shout out!
He's a YouTuber. He actually posted. I sometimes listen to his movie reviews because I think he has good taste in movies. Because every time he's released a movie review, I tend to agree with it before even like hearing his opinion. I already have my set opinion, and then they seem to match.
So you can safely trust him.
That like we have similar taste, I guess. And so he reviewed this movie.
Do you want to date him?
No.
Thank God.
No offense to Charlie, but
is he hot?
No, I mean. He's not bad look. Anyway, this doesn't matter.
He's good looking. But is he Superman? That's your crush.
No.
What's his name?
Henry Cavill.
Is he Henry Cavill?
No.
Okay.
Anyway, he basically reviewed it, and he thought it was really good and a really well done horror movie, and I was like, oh, that's very rare. He usually says they all suck, all the ones that have been coming out. So I was like, this is, and then I kept hearing about it, and so that kind of confirmed.
So to catch them up, I thought it was phenomenal.
10 out of 10 best movie.
And I have a colleague at work, and we are like hard movie critics, and that's kind of like what we bond over. She saw it the day before I did, and she's like 10 out of 10. And I was like, what would you rate the movie?
Is she hot? I'm just kidding.
She's lesbian. Legitimately.
I'm just kidding. I was trying to do what you did to me.
I know, but she's literally lesbian.
You didn't answer my question though.
What?
She hot? Is she a hot lesbian?
Not my type.
Okay, fair.
Any more questions?
Nope.
Moving on. I said, what did you think about the movie? She said, I need to think about it, but I am leaning towards one way. And we went our separate ways for like 10 minutes. She got back to me. She's like, I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10. I said, what? Because when you really, when you actually trust someone, this is a rare thing that I'm starting to discover. It's like, so this is a little bit of tangent. Is that okay? Yeah. I love when people can give you recommendations based off your preferences, your experiences, and who you are as a person, rather than giving.
Oh yeah, we talk about this all the time.
Rather than giving
what they want or what they like.
What they want, what they like. They're like, oh, you're gonna really like this show, or
because I love that show.
Because I love that show. I don't blame anyone. I think that's just
natural.
I think that's the norm. But I find it really awesome when someone comes from the perspective like, hey, I know this about you. I didn't really like this movie, but I think you would love it. And I'm like, now I can fucking just trust you. I don't have to question who you were back then in 2010. What
Where
you
were
did
you on the night
cat.
of December 31st?
Yeah.
Were you the one stealing cookies? Sorry.
So, I thought it was phenomenal. She said that. I thought it was phenomenal. 10 out of 10. She goes a few days after me. And then I was like, how was the movie? You're like, I liked it. This is exactly what you said.
Oh my God, this is going to be roasted alive on a pitchfork by these people. Hold on. Because I think 90% of people love this movie and think it's like the best movie they've ever seen. Hear me clearly when I say I liked the movie a lot. It was very entertaining. It was very well done. I thought the premise was really cool. I just felt like I was missing something to feel like it was like 10 out of 10, hands down, the best movie I've ever seen.
Okay.
I think it was really good, but like when I was hearing that people loved it like that much more, I was like, wow, I didn't think it was excellent, like the best horror movie I've ever seen. I thought Talk to Me was done way better with their storyline and their scares, I guess. That's when maybe my expectation kind of got in the way a little bit, because I was thinking it was going to be like a scary movie, which it was creepy, but like the moments, like I told you, that were really well done, that were super creepy, I wish they did more of them.
That's what I don't get. Like, how many more of those can they do without it just being the whole movie?
A lot.
I thought it was
did like
great
3.
balance.
I think in total, if you were to put the moments together in like a sequence, it would be less than 2 seconds.
Oh, whoa. She's exaggerating.
The parts I'm talking about specifically.
What are you talking about?
Where she's like moving in reverse, like
yeah.
Those were like half a second long, and it only happened twice.
So you want more of that? The one
like more eerie, uncanny. I mean, like that I saw coming. Like things like that I expected.
You saw that coming?
Yes. She's becoming unhinged. I was like, she's gonna like, and you can tell from the way that they frame the camera, like something's gonna happen. And I was like, she's gonna start like smacking herself in the head or like beating herself with something.
Do you think they do that intentionally to kind of like warm you up to what's gonna happen, to like build the emotion longer?
No. Oh, like yeah.
It's like
yes,
art?
just like the scene in the car. Like you could tell from the way they were framing the window behind Sarah, the one who gets her head bashed in. And they kept switching back and forth. You could tell, and then the silence of like.
That's what I'm saying. It's a beautiful movie.
Yeah, well, like when you watch movies, and that's what I'm saying. Like maybe it's because I saw these things coming, because I understand from like a technical standpoint where they're trying to lead your focus to be able to surprise you.
Do you think a lot of people understand that, and maybe they're just like.
Yeah, a lot of people, when I was reading comments on the movie, they were saying like that scene was like, it made them shit themselves. That's the scariest scene in the movie apparently, which wasn't for me. I don't know.
Because you saw it coming. These people didn't see it coming.
No, people would say like, I knew something was going to happen, and it felt so uncomfortable until it finally happened and scared the shit out of me. Like it caught me off guard. Because I think you can tell.
What?
You weren't able to tell like that was going to happen? Or did you know something was going to happen in that scene?
I had a feeling that she was going to show up.
You didn't know what was going to happen, though?
Mm-mm.
I thought she was going to shoot her in the head, like, while they were talking. I knew something was going to happen to Sarah while
I thought she was in the back seat, I think.
Oh, me too, at some point, yeah. I thought she was going to, like, start choking her or something.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
But I think they wanted us to think that, because I think he might have got in the car.
Yeah, it's that feeling of dread. That's what he wanted to prolong, is, like, even if you know something's coming, you don't know when it's going to happen. So it's like doing a Jack in the Box. So, like, you're on edge the whole time.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
but, yeah, it was really good. Yeah.
Do you think if you didn't hear anyone say anything about it and you went to see this movie by yourself... I still would
think it was, like, really good, but not, like...
How many people would you tell?
I would recommend it. I'd be like, yeah, it was a really good movie, but I wouldn't say, like, I'm going to buy this movie, I'm going to rewatch it. Like, this was so well done. There's so many layers and themes and blah, blah, blah. There are some good themes, but you can pretty much talk about all of them in, like, one sitting. And that's why I think... It was trying to be a psychological horror, and like for a really like Hereditary was like the best psychological horror I'd ever seen, because it's a movie you think about after, and it kind of sticks with you about like what happened in that movie.
Yeah,
and, like,
there's
what
one
it means.
scene.
No, there's like the whole story of it, like how it pans out, like the story kind of sits with you.
Yeah, the story did sit with
me. Or like
me.
Midsommar, like you think about that, like wow, like the meaning of what just happened.
Yeah, why are those movies always referenced? Because when I tell people like my top 10. Or my top 3 scariest movies are those.
Because it's some people, it's more horror is more effective for them if it's something that stays with them after the film. Movies like The Conjuring. Is that how it's measured? I think so. Because movies like The Conjuring or like Paranormal Activity, those are movies you watch and you're scared while you're watching it. And then sure, some people might have like nightmares about like, oh, there's a ghost in my bathroom. But they don't really have those like deep psychological, like makes you feel uncomfortable when you think about the movie, because you're thinking about like the meaning and everything.
Do you think movies get so good where they manipulate the psychology, the lasting effect after the movie that actually fucks us up?
There probably are studies done. I did a report in college on how people watch scary movies for like a safe shot of adrenaline, basically, because like some people seek that feeling of adrenaline. Ooh. But it's in a safe environment where they know there's like actually no boogeyman here. You're in the comfort of your own home. You're watching this because you want to feel alive and you want to feel adrenaline, but you don't want to like jump out of a plane and you don't want to go on a roller coaster. Like this is your way to get the adrenaline boost without like doing something that's dangerous.
Do you do it for that reason?
No, but I think that's why it attracts some people, because they like to feel that rush of like being scared. Because like, why do people like feeling scared? It's a horrible feeling. But
what's the same thing as excitement?
Yes, but the brain in that situation is able to tell what's. I know physiologically.
Your body doesn't know the difference.
It doesn't know the difference, except yes, it does, because when it calculates it as fear, it adds in like the stress component, like the cortisol. Yeah, because if it's just pure excitement, it's just serotonin or dopamine and adrenaline.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
Because you do not give off the same like chemicals physiologically when you're excited. Like if I were to show up with a
feels
Tesla,
the same, right?
But yeah, it might feel similar.
And that's where people get confused.
Yeah.
Your body doesn't know the difference, but the chemicals that it's producing, I think you're dead accurate about that.
Yeah, I think I do. Honestly, I don't agree with that statement now that I'm thinking about it. I think the body doesn't know the difference between being nervous, excited, or anxious.
Yes, that's what I meant to say. Yep.
Yeah, it knows the difference between fear because that's a very singular experience.
Yeah, it doesn't know the difference between excited and anxious because they feel the same and they give off the same hormones or chemicals.
I think so. I think
that's what it's accurate. Anyway.
Similarities? Are we still talking about that? Or do we want to talk about movies? Or this movie more? Yeah, I'll just say, I thought it was a great movie. I didn't think it was, like, mind-blowingly good to the degree that a lot of people thought it was. That's why I feel like I missed something. Like, maybe I missed a scene that was, like, really pivotal.
No. I feel like you watch movies intuitively.
Yeah. I just feel like it's pretty straightforward. Like, you get what you wish for is the outcome of the movie, like, the takeaway message. Like, or be careful what you wish for.
Yeah.
Anyway, similarities.
No, would you watch a scary movie by yourself? Are you that type of? I have a lot
in my growing up. I'd always watch scary movies by myself.
See, that's where we're a little bit different. Like, I would not watch a scary movie by myself.
Did you ever watch, or did you ever have cable and have? I think it's Fear TV. They literally had a channel where all they showed was like short films and movies that were scary or horror.
I remember that channel, but I didn't know it was about that.
Yeah, I would literally just watch it all the time by myself. I watched the Bunny Man movie on there, which is about...
What the fuck is the Bunny Man movie?
It's about...
Let's give me the title of this Bunny Man movie.
The Bunny Man movie. Hey, real ones know the Bunny Man movie. It's based off of the urban legend of the Bunny Man who... There's like a tunnel in some state under some overpass bridge where like... There's like a lore of a serial killer who used to kidnap people who were walking through the tunnel and like kill them, and he was in a bunny suit. And then there was like a demon ghost that haunted that tunnel. And so like... people would go there and like call out the Bunny Man, kind of like Bloody Mary and like all this stuff. So they made a movie about like someone killing people in a bunny costume called the Bunny Man.
Oh, it's based off a true thing?
Yeah, it's based off of a real urban legend.
It was good.
And I was so like, that scared me for some reason, that the thought of this urban legend specifically. No, the movie. All the movies on Fear TV were very like B-rated, like very, very like newbie style movies. Okay. Or just very cringy, cheesy movies. Yeah. Cheesy horror.
It's like the Hallmark, but for fair.
Basically, yep, exactly.
Huh. Yeah, I've never watched a scary movie by myself. Not one.
Do you ever want to? Or you just haven't ever, like...
It crossed my mind 2 days ago, and I was like...
And what's the reason? Like, you need comfort? No. Your pussy?
No, I'm not a pussy, eh? No, I have a big old pussy, and that's why...
Big old wet pussy.
Wet pussy.
You just... It's not, like, it doesn't come to your mind when you're alone to watch something. You're like, that's not interesting.
Well, I guess my favorite genre. That's how some people say it.
How they say in French.
How they say it.
That's what Christopher says. How do you say in French? And it's never like actually something in French.
I like happy feel good movies, and if I have a choice of like, if I have a night by myself where I'm gonna watch a movie by myself, happy feel good or scary, I'm gonna do this one.
That's another difference. I know we're supposed to be thinking about similarities, but I'm thinking about all the differences that we have. Because we have too many similarities. It's rare that we have differences. That's why I'm pointing it out. The fuck? Put it down. Anyway. You don't like feeling sad. I like feeling sad. Manufacturing the feeling of sadness.
Many people.
Many people.
Like the feeling. I hear people say all the time.
Like is not the proper word. I don't think
they like the familiarity of it. Like
I like the drama of it because I'm not a very dramatic person. So like I love a good like breakup song or like a yearning song or anything that just has really deep meaning. It doesn't necessarily have to be like heartbreak or sadness, but like anything that has deep meaning that really like brings out an emotion. Like I connect deeply to and it makes me emotional. I think that's why I value it's more of a there's more of a story in a sad story, like a sad song. Like there's more emotion.
There's more depth.
Yeah, there's more depth. Like
so in a happy song, you can't get the same depth.
No, I think you can. Like, specifically love songs, I think they have a lot of depth, like, to the range of emotions you feel when you're in love, which I would attribute to on the happy side of the spectrum. Right. But, like, there's just so many other emotions, like, with a sad song. Like, there's regret, there's loss, there's heartbreak, there's unreciprocated love, there's, like, guilt. There's, like, all these different themes you can explore with sad music. With happy music, it's like you can explore love and joy and peace. And
what about coming?
That could be on either side. Yeah. So that's why I prefer, like, sad music or, like, darker stories, I guess, heavier stories.
Because you think there's more to work with?
More emotion, yeah. You really get to feel the full human experience. You can't really enjoy the happy without understanding what the depths of the sad looks like.
I'll consider that with time and see if I feel the same. Because
you kind of avoid ever feeling sad or like watching. You're never really interested in like sad slow music. You're like, what is this sad shit? Like you always say that. You know, like anything that kills the vibe. You don't really like movies that are like heavy on the like depressing, dark, sad. Yeah,
because there's enough that happens to you already. You just don't need more of it. You know.
No, I think more people should be like you. I think the world would be a better place if everyone preferred the happiness. But I think there's two things. So, like, I think you might prefer happiness because our reality is, like, already the sad stuff. Like, there's a lot of bad things that happen every day. Like, you don't really need to go seeking it out intentionally. You can just choose happiness.
Yeah, it's a choice.
I think some people like sadness because it's, like you said, familiar. It's like misery loves company, and they're familiar with the sad feelings.
Yeah.
So it's harder for them to relate to the happy and, like, find interest or, like...
Yeah, you just probably lean into what you are comfortable with.
What you know best, yeah. 100%.
So, are you familiar with sadness more so? You're not, though.
I don't know if sadness is the right word, but definitely, like, feeling... And this just came with teenage angst. And, like, growing up a girl and, like, playing sports and, like, being perceived a certain way, but also, like, always longing to be, like, have a boyfriend. Because I didn't have a boyfriend until I was, like, after high school, basically. I never had a boyfriend in high school. Shut up.
You got one now?
I know. You're actually my first boyfriend.
No, not.
You are, technically. Like, that I chose.
I'm dating a nerd?
Yeah, you're the first boyfriend I ever, like, chose. Like, got to choose.
Wait. Now it's a different framing.
What do you mean?
How many people have you dated?
I've dated... What do you consider dating is the question.
Like, you guys are, like, official. Like, you guys ask each other out.
Like, actually asked each other out? Yeah. 0. You're my first.
Not like... But, like, you and Travis, obviously...
But we weren't... This is going to be like TMI. But
okay, we don't have to go there.
But, like, we weren't together until...
Okay, minus him, who else?
We were only together because of...
Yeah, okay, but minus him.
I never got to that point with anybody else. It's always been just, like, short... More of, like, a dating... Having fun, I guess you say. Or, like, a situationship.
Friends with benefits?
No, not even friends. Just situationship is more like the term. Like
an interest?
Yeah, and then we just, like, didn't work out, or we knew it was, like, for a short period of time.
You're like, we got 7 days.
Yeah, we have a time schedule.
To make this work. If it doesn't, I'm out, dog.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
Or you know it's not a partner that you want long term, but you're doing it for other reasons, you know? But you never did that. You always dated, like, long term people.
I dated with the intention of marrying.
Yeah.
Because otherwise I thought it was a waste of time.
That's how I started, but then... That's not how I ended. Well, that's how I ended now. That's not how I ended after my first real relationship, I guess.
Another difference we have is that you love musicals because you were a theater kid.
That, and I feel like I just, I absorb music differently than you.
And I don't have a personal connection to music. I'm definitely an outlier in that scenario.
You don't feel like you don't really listen to the lyrics when you listen to music. You kind of listen for the sound of it.
I do intentionally now over the last few years because I realized that, like, most people do, and I was missing out. I'm like,
yeah, you never really you used to listen to lyrics, right?
Like
what they were saying. You never, like, cared about the meaning of the song. You just was like, is it a good song or not?
Is it a vibe?
Yeah.
I cared for the vibe.
There was a couple songs when we were first dating that you sent me that were kind of like breakup-ish songs, and I was like, what is he trying to tell me here?
That's a commonality from. I heard that same response from so many people.
Yeah.
They're like, this doesn't really make sense with what you're saying. I'm like, I guess
the whole time it was just a vibe.
And then my realization is like, I just like the vibe of it.
Oh my god, no, this is actually perfect because there's a song you sent me that we listen to sometimes that the lyrics are like, you're the one till my tan fades away, get on a plane, we'll be strangers again. And this is when we were first dating, and it's literally describing like, I'm gonna hook up with you while we're here, but then we'll depart ways and then never talk to each other again.
So what do you think?
I was like, oh, is he like, this is just like we're just like hanging out basically, or like
on your toes.
Yeah.
No, so did you act any differently?
No. And then I realized about you that you don't actually listen to the lyrics of songs that you like.
That's so fucking funny. Interesting.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I agree with you. That is a difference. Okay, back to similarities, or do we want to think about differences?
Whatever
comes to mind. There's just too many similarities. Like, we're both pretty clean. We both
clean. In what way?
Both ways.
What's both ways?
Like hygiene and like our space.
Okay.
We like cleanliness. I know we're human, so like we don't always keep up like with everything every single day. So sometimes it gets a little disorganized. Are you mocking me?
I am not mocking you.
But we both like being clean.
Would you say you're an orderly person?
Yes.
I would say me too.
Mm-hmm. But you're more organized in ways that I'm not, and vice versa.
What ways am I more organized than you?
You're just more. I just remember, like, one of the things that attracted me to you is you seemed like you had your shit together. Like, you kind of had, like, a structure for things. But it was very particular things, and I don't remember exactly,
As far as if it's, like, to-do list or, like big goals, like, I'm actively working on,
mm-hmm.
then I'm pretty, like, organized. Because I'm a disciplined person.
Yeah.
I've created discipline.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess when it comes to day-to-day tasks, like, around the house, I'm not the most organized. Most not like super messy though.
I was gonna say the least organized you are is with like remembering like appointments, times, and things like that.
Yeah,
like,
so boring. It's not a vibe.
It's not a vibe. You don't like it. We don't want it here. But yeah. I'd say we're both pretty artistic and autistic.
I am not artistic.
You are.
I am not artistic.
You are. You just don't practice enough to like really give it your best.
Then
potential.
I think anyone can be artistic.
That's true. But you have an eye for it. You just lack the skills to follow your vision.
No.
You have the vision for it.
No, I do not.
You do.
I don't have the idea in my mind to bring it to life on paper. I do not.
I'm not necessarily artistic in more ways than just like drawing. Like artistic, like you're a creative mind. You're a creative person.
No, that's something that's a different thing.
You think artistic and creativity are different?
Yes.
You can be an artist in many ways.
Yeah. I think an artist is creativity. But I don't think creativity is art. I don't know if that makes sense. Hold on. Let me think.
Wait, that's kind of deep. You don't think creativity is art? Or creativity doesn't have to produce art?
Uh-huh, exactly.
Okay.
But art is always creative.
Like, a creative person could, like, play pretend with a kid and get, like, really into it. But it doesn't necessarily nothing really comes out of, like, a movie or anything.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm a very creative person. I think everyone has a creative spectrum,
mm-hmm.
and
you're very on the spectrum.
And I believe this is a new belief that I come across in like the last 3 weeks.
Okay.
It's been developing for a long time actually, but I've just solidified it. That I think everyone has a creative spectrum inside them, and I think the more creative you are, the more fulfilled you are in life,
mm-hmm.
because it's something you're interested in. Otherwise, I don't think you would do it.
Yeah.
It's something you're like passionate about. Like you have to be like interested enough to keep following it to get better at it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, but I think following your creativity is a sure way of living a good, fulfilled life. Would you agree?
Yeah, I agree. It's like following your passion, basically.
Yeah. And I'm not artistic. If I started doing art, like I wouldn't be fulfilled. Mm-hmm. But if I follow my creativity, like what I've been doing with pixel based and stuff like mm-hmm. that, and like figuring out new ways to help people and like better time management, like all those things are really fulfilling because it's working towards the larger goal.
Got it. Okay.
I like to cook.
I like to cook. Wait a minute. I like to cook way before I even met you.
You like to cook?
I love cooking. I always love cooking. Yes, my mom. I just think you're better at cooking than I am.
Who cooks more, though?
And also, you're better because you get more opportunities to cook because you just naturally are the one who cooks dinner.
Yeah. I'd be practicing all the time.
Mostly because you won't let me cook dinner, but that's okay.
Well, when you made those, like, tuna fish chicken tacos.
Whatever.
No, just kidding.
Yeah, I would say you're a better cook than I am, though. So I'm okay with it. It doesn't matter
who's better.
And you're more efficient when you cook, I think. Like, you cook faster and, like, kind of get everything done at a reasonable time. I take a long time cooking for some reason.
I was kind of trained that way in the fire service. We don't have much time to, like, eat, you know.
So you were, like, trained or whatever?
I mean, I had a little bit more experience, I think.
We both, like... We're not really picky eaters. We both like pretty much every vegetable, every fruit.
Yeah, okay, that's another thing we're relying on. And that's where a lot of people fall short, is when, like, their diets differ a lot.
Because that affects how you eat dinner together, like...
Yeah, like, You, like, it's not another shared experience. Like, this is the time that we come around, and we, like...
Gather around, children.
And we all eat together.
Yeah.
And we talk about our day.
Our lower.
And my lower. So... What were we talking about?
About how it's another shared experience eating together.
Yes, it's a big one, because, like, if someone is
someone's vegetarian, someone's not, like Jordan and Lauren. I'm just kidding.
No, let's say if someone likes fast food and like to eat out all the time, and the other person likes to cook at home. Meals,
yeah,
that's a big problem, because then you can start justifying it and arguing and be like, we're spending a lot of money by going to fast food like every night, and this is quality food. And it could be the other way around. They're like, yeah, but this saves us more time, and time is the most important thing. So, anyway, we don't misalign on that. Do we misalign on any, like, fundamental things? No, otherwise we wouldn't be together.
Yeah, it was like nothing that's come up yet, at least. Do you think it's okay, or do you think relationships can survive if they have a key thing that they disagree on, even just one? Like something,
if it's a fundamental thing.
Like going to bed, what time they go to bed? Do you think that? Well, I guess it depends on. I was gonna say it depends on what your fundamental things are. Like, if you guys have the same fundamental things that like matter the most to you, like if does your job really matter to you? Like, for one person, it might really matter to them, and then to what degree if it both matters to them. Yeah,
if someone like loves, like, their career is the most important thing to them, and then the other significant other is like, my time outside of work is the most important thing to me. That's a fundamental issue.
Oh, okay.
Because they don't share it together, because they're always like battling.
Yeah,
which one's more important? But
what if neither of them? I guess it would be a fundamental to whoever like super values it.
Yeah, religion's another hard, easy one. It's like, if you guys see totally different things, it's hard.
I don't know. I know some people that have different religions and they're together. Like, one's an atheist, one's a Christian.
Oh, well, I guess you don't have to say their name. But are they gonna last though? Don't tell me the name. But do you think they're gonna last though?
That's a good point. I don't actually know how long they've been together. So yeah, I guess we'll see. But yeah, I agree. Long term, it doesn't make sense, because that shifts your whole worldview. Unless you're just always like, because then fundamentally you just think that your partner is wrong. Like, if you have your belief,
you just accept that.
Yeah, you're like, oh, I just accept that they're wrong about this really important thing.
Yeah, and for me, in a relationship,
then anytime like, let's say for example, you were atheist and I was Christian, I'd be like, oh, I prayed today and like I really felt like God was calling me to do this. You're gonna be like, I don't give a fuck what you're saying. Like, it doesn't make
I don't give a fucking fuck what you're saying.
Yeah. Or, you know, the alternative, you're like, oh, I'm so sad, like, my great grandfather passed away, like, he's just he's in limbo, like, he's in nowhere, and I'm like, he's in heaven, sweetie, like, don't be sad. And you're like, what the fuck? Like,
yeah, we talked about this a lot recently. But yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah.
And the reason I bring it up as an example, because I used to feel differently about it when someone first brought it to my attention. When I was in college and I was at work, and he's like, yeah, I could never date a girl with a different religion, different belief. And I was like, what? I was like, that's so close-minded. But then as I started to learn more about myself, have more like ingrained values, I was like,
mature a little bit,
understand the world more. I was like, yeah, dude, I totally fucking agree with you. Yeah, I totally guys are.
I agree too. I was the same mindset when I was young. I was like, I don't care what someone believes in, like, that wouldn't affect if I love them or not. And I was like, love is, and that's when I learned the hard lesson, is that love is not enough to make a relationship work. Like, you need more than love.
You need to choose.
And we actually had this discussion, like, before we started out. It was like before our third or fourth date together. We were playing Fortnite together. You were in the firehouse, and we were talking about this. And I said,
we don't play video games at the firehouse, by the way.
never. There
I still go to sing.
Sorry, not at the firehouse. I meant like at Firehouse, the restaurant.
Yeah.
You brought your little.
I was my phone with the controller. Yeah.
I asked you. I was like, is love enough for a relationship to work? And you said yes. You were under the belief that love is enough. And you're like, because your whole perspective was like, if you didn't have genuine love or like romantic love for somebody, like it doesn't, like nothing else will work. Like that has to work first before anything else. And I was under the impression that like there's other things that are more important than love. Like love is obviously has to be there. Otherwise you're just friends. But like there's things like love is not enough on its own, basically.
I wonder if I understood what you were saying, but I don't, maybe it doesn't really matter. I definitely have changed since then. I've become, if I had to label myself, I'm a realist. And I think there's magic in that. And I love that space.
Being real?
Yeah, just being like...
being so fucking real.
No, just being so motherfucking real about it. No, but like, it's a magical thing when you get down to like...
The truth?
The truth, I think.
And that's why I asked you, if you're a true realist, you would value the truth over everything. Yeah,
and so like where I land now with love, I don't think love is enough. I think you have to choose that person and you create like lasting love by like continuing to show up and not to crack when times get hard.
Yeah.
And that gets stronger over time.
100%.
If you just love someone but like it was conditional love, you know, there was things that could like
that if the box was not checked for you, like...
Yeah, or second guess things.
Yeah.
You'd have like 1 foot out all the time. It's not going to work. Because life is going to get fucking hard.
Yeah, when life gets hard, like the things like love become harder because it's like there's so many other things in your world that like making the effort to choose that person every day becomes harder in those moments.
Right.
And so that's why like it's an active choice to, like you said, you wake up and you choose your partner. And there's like things that change, and I think this is where a lot of couples like miss the mark, or what leads to them like being misguided, I guess, when they're entering into like a marriage or just like a long-term relationship, is that they're under the impression that if anything changes in a relationship from now until in the future, like if I don't feel this way in 5 years from now, then I don't love this person. Like they don't understand that we're humans.
You evolve together.
We change. You're supposed to change. And so you're going to go through like 20 different marriages in the span of your life, like with the same person. You just rebuild that connection with who you are in that moment.
Right. You have expectations that they were never going to meet.
Yep.
Yeah, that's why you have to get so clear on your values and expectations.
Yeah, because those really never waver. Those never waver. But like, you know, your interests, like hobbies and stuff might change. Like
you want the person to change.
Yeah, you want them to evolve and grow. And I think, a lot of people just miss that, and they assume that like attraction will never like decrease, or it will sometimes be more. Sometimes it's like these things, some things wax and wane in a relationship. Right. It's not always going to be the exact same every single day.
No, it can't be. And another thing, I think we're talking about like how relationships go wrong is I think that when people say like, oh, like one day they'll be this or they'll change this.
Yes.
People are very like transparent on like who they are for the most part, unless they're like
a master manipulator.
Yeah, or they have bad intentions. But for the most part, they will tell you like, I don't want kids. And if that's a non-negotiable for you, get the fuck out right now. Like you can be respectful and like, I really have enjoyed our time. Like, I will forever remember these memories, but like, I really want kids of my own. And if you don't, and you're never going to be there, you can't be together. And then you leave really good, knowing that like there was a piece of someone that you really liked, and if you can find that in one person, you can definitely find it in someone other that does want kids and doesn't want kids for the other person. 100%. So you're really doing a service to both people.
Yes.
And so I think that's a common thing that I hate to see when people tell me about their relationship problems. I'm like, you know exactly what you need to do.
You know where this is going to end.
Yeah.
Like,
why are you hanging on so long? And it's because
making it harder on yourself.
They're comfortable.
Yep.
And they're scared of like going back into the dating pool, or they're never going to find someone. There's 8 fucking billion people here. You tell me you're not going to find someone else?
Yeah.
That is
not true.
Not true.
Just statistically not true.
No.
That's not true. Yeah.
It is work, but especially it's a lot of work for some people to really find a partner. So I am talking from a
privileged place.
No, I'm talking from my perspective.
Yeah.
But I have friends that really struggle with that. So.
Likewise.
So.
Yeah, it is sad to see, for sure.
Fuck.
Yeah. So I think we agree on most big things.
I'm gonna see if you're doing the moonshine thing or not.
Oh, sorry, I forgot. It just went down so smooth because it's almost gone.
Well, now I'm feeling it, so
Yo,
it goes down like...
It do go down.
It do go down like that.
Yeah, that's why it's so hard for me. I guess it would be easier if this was true. No, it's harder for me to think of similarities because it's just like everything that I like and do, you also like and do. That's why it's more fun for me to think of differences because it's a harder thing to think about.
So we definitely, to wrap this up, if we have way more similarities than we have differences.
Yeah, we can keep going. What other similarities do we have? We don't drink, really.
You drink.
Oh, before you, that's true.
That changed.
That's true. Pre. We both like listening to like what's the term to loop all this in together? Like mental wellness things, physical or mental. Like we liked meditation and all that stuff before.
Did
separately.
you?
Yeah. Like yoga and all that. We liked those separately before we met each other.
I didn't know that.
I wasn't as into, like, I hadn't explored the depths of it like you were kind of in the midst of. I was just starting that journey. But I'd always been interested in, like, hypnosis, meditation, like, all that, the yogi side.
Tarot cards.
Okay, not talking about that right now.
Dolores, she loves tarot readings. And
that's the joke.
I
literally brought them up once.
The reason we're in this relationship is because the tarot reading told her that she was going to find someone.
I liked for fun.
In a blue shirt that day.
You know how like, you like taking personality quizzes? Like I thought it was really fun to get like, oh, what's my horoscope for the day? And like, am I compatible? Is my star sign? I don't actually know the depths of horoscopes. I just think it's an interesting, like fun little, woo, let's figure this out. Anyway.
Is there any time that you believed it?
I mean, there's things I'm like, oh, this is really accurate for me right now, but I always know that it's like a personality test, like it's very general. But I'm like, oh, it's very accurate.
So you can interpret it to be helpful then?
There are some things that are like, oh, this month, like you might be going through this, like try to focus on these things if you're going through this.
So it makes you think deeper about what you're going through.
Kind of, it makes you like self-reflect a little bit. So in a way, it's a little bit helpful, even if it's not real. Now, where it gets damaging, if it's like, oh, this person is born in this month, so you aren't compatible because your energies clash. And
right. If you take it to that.
Yeah, like, don't believe that.
Yeah.
Even though we are compatible, that's what our star signs say.
Good. Thank God. That's why you just can't do anything extreme. On extreme ends of anything.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
Because you get too fucked up.
Mm-hmm. You get too close-minded.
That's how they created the yin and yang. It's the balance of everything.
That's what I'm saying. You can be different, but also have a lot of core similarities. They're both necessary to have a successful relationship. You can't be too similar because then it's like...
What would be too similar?
If we were just like the same person. Like if literally like I wore the same brands as you, if I like watched the exact same things that you do, we have no... The dangerous part is like we have no different...
Get comfortable.
You get comfortable, and also you don't have a person to like check you on anything or like hold you accountable, because we would have the same perspective, so we would have the same blind spots.
But wouldn't we just be deeply in love? Like we're
no,
just like
I don't
living
think
our
so.
best life
I think
in our own world.
It would be like if there was like a clone of you, but a female version. Like, would you love yourself?
Up,
I mean, I love myself, but I don't know if I want to be in love with myself. Because I want some like things I really value about you is like you catch my blind spots for me and you point them out to me, and that helps me evolve to be a better person. Like you call me out when I'm being like I'm overthinking something, dismissing something. Yeah, like you tell me certain things that like help round me out as a person. Mm-hmm. And I think without that I would just be the same one-dimensional, two-dimensional person when I want to be multi-dimensional. Does that make sense?
That. Yeah, no, it makes total sense. But I think...
So you want to have a little bit of differences, but not fundamental differences.
Yeah, 100%. I think that's where we arrived. Mm-hmm. You definitely want some differences.
Like, sorry, one last thing. Like the Halloween and Christmas thing. Like, if we both just love Christmas, we would never experience Halloween together. Yeah, so we're not growing. We're getting to comfortability. Mm-hmm. We're in our own little... Pocket, and it's not safe. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we need each other to, like, the pull and tug type thing. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because there's definitely things I can think of that I would have never experienced if I hadn't met you. And they've made me a better person for it. I don't know if the same is true for you.
What are we talking about here?
Well, it starts in the back door. No, I'm just kidding. What? I'm just kidding.
Whoa.
Like do the sauna. I never did the sauna before meeting you.
And you love it.
And I would have probably never done the sauna.
Never would have done hot yoga. I would have never watched Harry Potter.
Okay.
And I am a fan of Harry Potter.
I would have never done...
She never would have killed that person.
No, stop. You told me you never say anything to anyone. No, yeah, I never would have done that again. Never would have... I don't know if I would have come to this conclusion just, like, being with you, but you were also, like, actively, like, preaching this to me. Part of, like, loving yourself journey.
Oh, yes.
I don't know if I would have come to this realization without you actually actively preaching it to me, because just being in a relationship with you, my standards would have been restructured for, like, what is worth a relationship to me. But, like, I didn't have any, like, standards or, like, self-value of, like, what I deserve in a relationship or what I want out of a relationship until I met you. Because you really, like, set the bar, like, super high, basically, is what I'm trying to say.
Of like, what you want in a relationship?
Like, what's healthy love? Like, what's deep love?
Oh, that, like, I want you to be the best version of yourself.
Yes. Like, for myself and, like, what true love feels like.
Yeah, because I've read it in a book, like, I think it was, like, The 8 Rules of Love by Jay Shetty, maybe? Mm-hmm. I think that's where I learned it. It's like, the greatest extent of love is to make them fall in love with them. Or no. What was it? It was like...
It's along the lines of that, like, making somebody, like, showing them how much...
What the fuck is it?
It's like the greatest expression of love is, like, teaching someone to love themselves.
Yes. To love themselves. And there's a little bit more in addition to, like... Yeah. Because when you love yourself, then you start to, like, appreciate everything.
Like, there's nothing better than seeing the person you love the most love themselves. Like...
Yeah.
And, yeah, I would have never had the self-love that I have prior to meeting you, I think. Well, I don't know. I don't know if I would have just developed that feeling, like, being with you, because you make me feel, like, very valued.
Yeah, but I was very aware of it. I was like...
You were preaching it to me actively.
Yeah, because I was practicing it, too. Mm-hmm. Because I think it's really important. And not in a, like, a egotistical way, of course. Like, it's just, like, we're fucking really hard on ourselves. Harder than, like, what other people are to us, you know?
Yeah, and also
so
not
like,
settling. Like,
yeah, and it's like, hey, I am this person. I show up most of the time. Like, I don't need to be a fucking dick to myself. Yeah. You know? Like, I have to live with myself.
You're gonna be stuck. You're the only person you're stuck with your entire life.
Yeah, like, why be a bad roommate? Like, why not be, like, a hype fucking roommate and you're like, hey, buddy, you're gonna fucking do this today. You're gonna go into this shit and kill it.
I love that perspective.
Yeah, like, be the best roommate you can. Clean that shit up. Like,
put away your dishes.
Put away the dishes.
Take a shower, damn it.
And just wash your hands after you pee.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with you. What were you talking about before this? Like, we're talking about similarities, but, like, fundamentals and...
What do you think about guns? This is totally off topic.
Oh, like, do I support gun rights, or, like, do I personally want a gun?
Oh, let's not go political. Do you want a gun?
I want to shoot you with it. Yeah, I do want a gun for safety purposes. I don't necessarily need to carry it every day. We have this conversation already, but, like, having one at home is, I think, important.
Yeah. I mean, we have lots of guns here. Don't come here.
No, don't show them the bazooka that we just got. Yeah. That thing is, like, really dangerous.
Yeah.
It's heat-seeking, too, so that's crazy. Except for us. We programmed it.
Yeah. And we have, like, security all around our house.
Yeah, like, especially that really big one out there.
Yeah, the one that, like, you can see from, like, outer space.
No, not that one. The other one. Okay. Anyway.
I was thinking about,
But yeah, I think we're in alignment on that. Like, you want a gun for the house. Yeah. More than the ones we already have.
Yeah.
We do have guns.
Yeah.
We do.
No, we do. Do you know how to use them? Yes.
Absolutely. Are they stuffed somewhere really far where we can't reach them in an emergency? Yeah.
Are they way back in storage where we're never going to find them if someone broke in? No way. Nope, I'm good.
Yeah. By the time this video is uploaded, we would have gotten a gun. So don't fucking come to our house.
Babe, fucking order a gun right now.
Alright. Computer, order me a gun. Computer.
Order me a gun.
Computer, thank you very much. What's another one? Cats or dogs? We both prefer dogs.
Yeah.
Although I do think cats are cute. I recently just found out that I'm probably allergic to them. I had never owned a cat, but I was curious to see what the experience would be like, because my current dog is... this is horrible to say.
Be honest.
Okay. Most people have had multiple different pets throughout their lifetime.
You.
I know, listen.
But I agree, though.
No,
I agree.
Wait.
Before she says it, I agree.
Okay. Most people have had multiple pets throughout their lifetime. They had like a childhood pet, maybe like a college pet, maybe multiple pets. Like, if you've had multiple pets, you're going to have a tier list for like which ones were your favorite to least favorite. This is not to say that your least favorite means you didn't like them. It just means in comparison to all the pets you've ever owned, you just like them the least for whatever reason. Could be they weren't as playful as another pet, they weren't as like obedient, whatever your reasons are.
Don't be politically correct on this. Go in.
No, this is the truth.
Okay.
This is what I genuinely mean. Because people are going to say or assume that I don't like the dog that I have. I do love our dog. She's family. I've had her for years. But in comparison to the pets I've owned before, she's the lowest ranked because she's just very needy. And where we're at in our lifestyle right now, it's very hard to have a needy dog and live a very like sane existence, especially with baby and child. So with that being said, I was going to say we're both dog people, but I was interested to experience a cat because I'm curious it would have been better than our current dog situation if I would have preferred like having a cat who's supposed to be very independent. That's what I'm wanting to experience the other side of the coin because I know what.
Is that your main reasoning?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
No, I mean I've always wanted a cat also just because I think cats are cute.
Oh. I don't want any cats because of a litter box. Mm-hmm. And if a litter box can be outside, then I'm down.
Yeah.
So that's where it is. It's pretty much black and white for me.
Mm-hmm.
I just think, I did cat sit. I did.
You cat sat.
I sat on a cat.
Cat in the hat.
My cat
sat.
I don't know what I did with the cat.
You ate the cat.
I watched a cat for my friend while I was in college, and that cat was fucking dope. Mm-hmm. His name was Bo.
Remember the one that you saw outside when you were up in Flag?
Oh yeah, that was. I totally forgot about that. Mm-hmm. That was after
an experience,
and I stayed up all night with my best friend Detron. And Craig.
Nothing sexual.
Yeah, nothing sexual. And we walked into the sunrise. No, yeah, the sunrise.
To the sun.
And this fucking cat came out of nowhere and just was lovey-dovey.
So cute. It was a gray cat?
Yeah, with blue eyes. Mm-hmm. And it just like was like purring. It was like strangers. I was like, what is happening? But I digress. I've met some annoying fucking dogs.
Yes.
I like dogs, but I don't like slobbery dogs. I don't like dogs that don't have like any manners. That jump up on you.
Yes,
and like
uncontrolled dogs.
Uncontrolled dogs.
So they're just allowed to do whatever they want.
I don't like yappy barking dogs. Like I can't talk about.
We would never want ill will to happen to any dogs, but there are dogs that we would never choose to own.
Yeah.
Just like kids. Like there's some. I'm just kidding. Just send it back.
Like I can't like talk about dogs without giving. I had a perfect dog, and I talk about it all the time, and like that dog taught me a lot about myself.
Yeah.
Like, I would literally... I've told you this story before, but I'm going to say it again because I like telling it. I was literally watching...
Tell us about Margaret.
I was watching a show, and this is when I first started, like, experimenting with, like, edibles, like, weed. And I'm, like, just petting my dog, and we're, like... She has her, like, little head on my lap.
That's when she was a puppy, right?
I don't know how old she... I think she was a grown dog, actually. Okay. It might have been in this house.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, I'm like petting her and I'm just watching, and she's just like a part of me, and we're just like chilling. But it's like perfect. It's like perfectly.
She's not being annoying or anything like that.
She's like I'm here, and we're just both cozy. And I like look down. I'm watching the TV, and I look down, and I'm petting her. I'm like,
I love you.
Even if you didn't have bad breath, if I could choose a dog that didn't have bad breath like you, and I didn't have stomach problems, we had to take you to the vet every other month and charge us a bill. And that a dog that didn't shed, that was hairless but way cuter than you, I would still choose you. And I was like, holy fuck, that's unconditional love. And I didn't know what that meant until I felt it. Oh. And I was like, god damn. I was like, if someone offered me $100 million for you, even if they're gonna give you the best life ever, I'd say no. Because I was like, that's what it's about. Mm-hmm. If you love something so much, it's priceless. Mm-hmm. You fucking found it. Mm-hmm. And stop searching. Yep. And then I got out of the relationship, and that dog went to her. Rightfully so. Yeah. She's the one that got it. But it did, again, what's the lawyer's name, the divorce lawyer?
James Sexton.
James Sexton says it perfectly. He said, He's like a dog. He's like, owning a dog is a perfect expression or example of like what love is. It's like you get this dog and you love it so much and you know it's here for a short time, like you're aware of it, but you don't always confront it. And eventually the time comes that it dies and you have to deal with that, and you have to deal with the kids interacting with it and the whole situation. And it's a heartbreak for everyone. And then you're like, I'm never getting a dog again. And then a dog, like someone asks you to dog sit and they're like, can you actually keep it? And then you find yourself in another family member comes in, and then you get into it again, knowing that it's going to end the same way. Mm-hmm. And it's short, but it's like, that's the cycle of love. It's like, the love's never going to be the same, but you should keep doing it again, because that's what life is about. Mm-hmm. To give it the best experience while it's here, and vice versa. Yeah. Even though it's going to end.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. There's a quote that's like, to love is to lose. Like, when you genuinely love something, like, and James Sexton actually says this too, it's like you're acknowledging that this thing does not belong to you and you can lose it at any time. And so, like, well, that's what love is. Yeah. And it's a gift to you. Like, it's not yours. You're here to cherish it while it's here, but it doesn't belong to you. And that's what love is like.
Ooh, I haven't thought about it like that.
Yeah.
It's never ours?
Yeah, it's never yours, because like he always says, all love ends in death or divorce. Like, whether it's here for a short time because it's going to end because you break up, or it's going to end at some point. It's here for a limited amount of time because you guys are going to die one day. Yeah. Like, it's never yours to keep. It will not be here at some point.
And on another level or a different angle is like, it's also a two-way street. If one person falls out of love, like, it can end that way too.
Exactly. That's like divorce.
Yeah, so divorce. It's never in your control, really. No matter how much you want that person, if they don't want you, it's not going to work out. So it's a very interesting thing. Yeah. But back to the dog thing.
You understood what unconditional love was?
No, just in general, I'm down to get another dog.
Oh, yes.
And eventually I want like another puppy, and we raise it, because I think when you raise a dog, and I think I'm probably wrong about this, but this is just my perception.
No, it's true.
I've been saying it for a while.
It's true.
But until I get proven wrong, I'm gonna keep saying it. I think when you raise a dog from a puppy, and your personality becomes their personality, I think it's nature over nurture? It's a
evolutionary.
It's a nurture thing.
Oh yeah.
It's like the way that you treat them and cuddle them, and like they're gonna have these slight personality things, but like for the most part, they're gonna be how you want them to be. Or if you're not conscious of, they're just gonna become who you are. You know. So with that intention as a puppy, like, we can raise an amazing fucking dog. Yeah. And I want that.
I definitely think you can get, like, I don't know if unlucky is the word, but, like, for example, the movie, like, Marley and Me, they bought this puppy and he's, like, super hyper and rambunctious despite them not being that way, and they're trying to train him not to be that way. But he's just, like, has his mind of his own, and he's just wild. Like, there are some, just like babies, like, you can only have them do so much. Some of them are just more naturally on the wild side.
Yeah, that's why I think I'm wrong, but I haven't been proven wrong.
But I think dogs are different though than humans in that they're more trainable. So like, if you do get a dog that has behaviors, you can more than likely train that out of them, or at least moderate.
I want to change who it is at its essence.
Like, but you're teaching it like what's manners. Good behavior, bad behavior. Yeah. So you have a dog that likes to bark, you can train it in a way that's not hurting it to not bark.
We're very.
You're not going to beat your dog. But yeah, I'd be down to get another dog too at some point. Yeah, I've never had. Well, that's a lie. I did have dogs from puppies, but only ever one. Cute. Yeah.
I think it's the cutest animal as a fucking small puppy.
I've never been sentient and raised a puppy.
Yeah.
Like, all the puppies that I had as a kid were like when I was 5 or 6.
You didn't know what was left.
I just knew they were cute little puppies. Yeah.
Yeah, cute.
What left was right. Let's do a couple more similarities before we end this.
Or we can talk about something totally different.
Okay, whatever comes to mind.
No, let's keep it on par. Similarities.
We both like sleeping cold, like being cold when we go to sleep. Okay.
I sleep with a sheet. You sleep with a big old blanket.
But I prefer being cold. I like the room being cold.
Right, and you like a big.
I like the fans being on. Like, you also like the fans being on.
Right.
You like sleeping with the window open in the winter. So do I.
Yes, that's true.
We both tend to run warm.
You like... This is the difference. You like to hike for endurance training or like and a workout.
Like, visuals.
I like to hike for scenery.
I like the scenery too. Yeah. But I think hiking is like also it's like a really good workout. It's just you get 2 in 1.
Yeah, it's true.
But you would only do it like if the physical part of it wasn't there, you'd still do it just for the scenery.
Mm-hmm. It's still way worth it to me because that's the more important.
Like you wouldn't do hiking if there was no pretty views. Like if you were just hiking in like an enclosed space. Like
an aquarium, if I was trapped watched by humans.
If you were a little plankton inside of a fish tank. No. I'm wording this wrong. I guess I wouldn't hike either if it was like not...
The city?
Yeah, because the beauty of hiking is like you're going on a mountaintop and like getting to look at the view while you're hiking. That's the
No. That's what people think, but that's not what I go and do.
You said for the scenery.
Yeah.
But you like trails. Like you don't necessarily have to hike.
Yeah, that's the difference.
There we go. Okay.
I don't have to get up to the peak to be like, I made it. This is what I've been wanting, because it's. I take the metaphor and make it real. Like it's not about it's not about the definition. It's not about the
destination. It's the journey.
Yes, exactly.
Yes, I think.
I try to embrace that.
Yeah, I don't think I'd ever like actively go out and just walk on a trail unless there was no like a mountain nearby. If there's a mountain, I'd rather do the mountain than the trail.
Even if it's beautiful and it's like with like vibrant life.
Yeah, I'd still want to do the mountain because then you can see that and everything else. Because there's something so like
surreal
and puts like life into a perspective when you kind of see the world at large at one time.
It is good.
It's like
feeling.
a good and after a hard workout, it's like a reflection moment.
Do you think you'd be mind blown if you were an astronaut and got to see whatever they call it?
Earth? I think that part's too far out. Like then everything
it might break you.
You can't even see like a building, so it doesn't look like
no.
Realistic.
Like you can see the Earth, like
yes, I know, but like it doesn't seem real because like that's not what you know life as. Like you don't.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So
I guess it would be surreal. Yeah.
It'd be so fucking mind blowing.
Yeah, it wouldn't register to me that I live on that thing. Like that's where people are right now.
Let's put ourselves there for a second and see what talk as you were looking down at it.
We're looking at Earth right now.
And I can. For me, I'd be like, and here we are, nukes pointed at each other.
This is what it's all about, guys.
And we're about to fucking kill each other.
Yeah.
The reason I'm saying this is because they can't hear me. I feel separate than them.
Mm-hmm.
Why is there so much hate in the world?
Yeah.
I wish they could all come up here and experience this. Then there might be a better world for tomorrow.
That's how we feel about like mental health and just going outside though. Like that's on like a larger scope. Like it's kind of like it's like the analogy about being in the womb. It's like that's as far as people know is like people who never go outside. To them, an outer space would be the equivalent of going outside and like going into nature. That's like outer space to them because they don't know what that's like.
Mm-hmm.
So then for us, we've kind of we're so far above everybody else. No, we're like further along in like our journey of like enlightenment or whatever, that like for us outspace is actually outer space because we kind of like have explored all the things there is to explore here, if that makes sense.
On Earth? We have a lot to explore.
No, I'm saying this wrong.
But hold on. Go ahead. Scratch all that. Restart my left.
I honestly don't even know how to say it.
Okay. Let me see what you were trying to say. That like
I guess I was trying to say that there's some people that like they can't even fathom outer space because they don't even know what going outside looks like to them.
Or they don't appreciate it.
Yeah.
It doesn't like really rock their mind. It is like, and it's nature.
No, it would rock their mind because they don't ever go outside and experience like hiking. They've never hiked once in their life.
Yeah, but they wouldn't be able to like register like that's like it doesn't compute to them.
I see.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I thought that's what you were tracking.
Yeah, maybe that's what I'm trying to say. I don't even know anymore. Honestly, just forget. Let's try something else.
Let's talk about what should we close on? Any theories that you've come across recently?
You don't want to tie it into the theme of like similarities and differences?
No, we should do that.
We can talk about whatever. It's your podcast, baby. You're the host.
I like to walk around with my socks on at all times if I don't have my shoes on.
I don't care either way. I prefer not to have socks on, actually.
Yeah.
If our floors were clean, I would definitely never wear shoes or socks.
I bet I'm so conditioned, even if we had a cleaner that came once a week and our house was spotless.
Like if we had a house with marble floors that were shiny every single day, you'd still wear socks?
I'd have to train myself to get used to it.
Really?
I probably would like it, but it would take me a while. It might take like 6 months.
I was always a barefoot kid because growing up, like I was always in movies and stuff. It's always like, oh, like the tomboy girls like run barefoot because they're more connected with nature and like they're more like rough and tumble. They don't need to be like soft and everything like that. So I was always like, oh, I'm gonna be barefoot because I'm like, I don't care about like walking on rocks outside because I'm cool like that.
So you were trying to live up to a persona for sure.
As a kid, and then just like I grew up with not wearing shoes, and I just kind of got used to it, or not wearing socks. And also socks just feel like they're suffocating my feet. Like,
yeah, and they're also unnatural. Like,
yeah,
why do we have to have little cotton things on our feet?
little cotton condoms on our feet.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that we don't need that we think we need.
Mm-hmm. We both. Let me think. I like swimming. You don't really like swimming?
I don't like the chlorine in pools.
If it wasn't chlorine, like taking the chlorine out of it, like in an ocean, in a lake, like, do you like swimming? Or do you like swimming? It's like, meh, not really. It doesn't really excite you.
If I had my conditions of a perfect pool, I'd love swimming.
Oh, you would?
Yeah, it feels nice, like swimming through the water and like just being
okay,
like,
so you would find enjoyment in swimming
for sure, but I don't like how pools
the
are set up.
chemicals.
Yeah, the chemicals. It's like
I'm more thinking about like the motion, like the experience of swimming. You like?
I've never been asked that, but if it's that, yes, okay. I love swimming, but like otherwise, no.
I would say you're more you're bolder than I am with certain things, specifically athletic or like physical things. You're more risk taking with daring. Like, I can think back to, like, the jet ski thing. You were, like, immediately going, like, 100 miles an hour on the ocean. I'm, like, about to fly off the back and terrified I'm going to land on top of a shark. And then you jump off the jet ski in the middle of the Bay Area. Just thinking you're crazy for doing that.
Yeah, you bring that up often. But, like, for me in my head, to put you there is, like, as I'm going, I feel comfortable. So I'm like, I'm going to go until I don't feel comfortable. And then
your comfort level is, your threshold is way higher than mine.
Maybe because I've been in other fast things, but I didn't really grow up with like dirt bikes or anything like that.
And would you go cliff jumping?
I did in high school a lot.
Would you now as an adult? Becky and I were actually talking about this, and I'm curious your thoughts because, like, I also have been cliff jumping a couple times, but like as I've gotten older, my desire to do it is like lower because I'm like, unless it's from a very safe distance, because number one, people like become paralyzed so easily doing that all the time. Yeah.
Well, I have a weird thing for me is if it scares me, I kind of have to do it if it's reasonable.
Right.
Because I have to make sure that I'm still like pushing past my comfort zone.
Yeah.
So I'm like building myself constantly. So like, but I would have to make sure that it was safe. Like I saw people jumping in it. It's kind of like a well-known spot.
Well, yeah,
I'm not going to be the first to fucking jump in a spot I'm not familiar with.
No, people get injured in well-known popular spots all the time because of how they jump, and not necessarily where they jump.
Yeah, I wouldn't be too worried about that.
Oh, okay.
Would you?
Yes. I would only do it if it's like from a height that even if I land wrong, like it's not going to damage me permanently.
Well, how high are we talking? I'm not jumping off 50 feet.
Like a roof. If I jump off of a roof into a pool, like you're not really going to get damaged if you land on your tailbone. Like into the water.
A pool?
Well, like assuming the pool's deep enough, like I'm taking like depth out of it. Like the impact portion doesn't matter that much.
No.
But like if you do it from like a really high,
50
like
feet.
Yeah, like that's really high, and you could seriously damage yourself.
Yeah.
You land on your neck wrong.
And the worst part is like you're in water that you can't survive if you go
right.
under.
There's literally people. That's how people die all the time. They like break something like with the fall, and then they can't swim. Like.
Ugh.
Yeah, and they drown. So I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to take. That's what things that my friend was telling me that she was really anxious about. Just like little things that she thinks are like
too far for her.
Like could be a lot for some people. I'm like, well, that's what kind of keeps you alive. I was like, yes, some things maybe aren't unreasonable that you're like scared of, but I think people who are more cautious tend to live longer for that reason.
Yeah, it's balance again. Like you have to take risks, or you become.
You can take risks
sedentary.
in other ways that don't put your physical self at risk.
Yeah. What are you most excited for in our near future? Most excited for? I know what you're gonna say.
What am I gonna say?
Carmel by the Sea, our anniversary.
Yeah.
What specifically about the trip are you?
Spending time with you.
Like just you and
whatever happens during the trip, just doing it with you.
100%. It's gonna be fucking fun.
There's no way it could be bad.
It's true.
Unless our plane goes down mid-flight, that would be pretty bad.
I mean, at least we're together.
That's true. And our kids will be millionaires because it's to the airline.
Hopefully. The kids are young. I don't know if they're smart enough to do that yet.
Well, I think our family would hopefully do that on our behalf for them. They figure it out.
Please. If we're going to Carmel by the Sea.
Don't say when.
I'm not going to say when.
Don't dox us.
I'm not going to. But if you have any recommendations, you should definitely share it with us because we're going for novelty to experience new things that we've never done before. And have a great time.
Yep. The other thing that came to mind when you asked me something I'm excited for in the near future is for you to finally be living your dreams.
Fuck yeah.
Because your dreams are my dreams too, baby.
Fuck yeah. My dreams are very simple. Become financially free where I have fuck you money, where I can treat the people how I want to treat them. Like
treat the people you love how you want to.
Yeah, like I want to splurge and spoil the people I care about. I want to go see the world. I don't want to have limitations because of finances. I don't want to be stressed about money.
Yep.
So I want to figure that out, but in a way that aligns with my values. Otherwise, if I'm the type of person that, like, if it doesn't align with my values, I can't do it as a job.
Yep.
And I am definitely well in that way with good people, and I'm fucking stoked about it.
It's gonna be a good time.
Oh, it's gonna be so fun. This is part of one of my goals is doing this podcast. So
yeah, and we're working towards it. This was fun.
This was fun.
And I feel like I wish we would have had more time with all the technical stuff, but
yeah, I mean, it only took us like 30 minutes.
Only 30. It's an improvement from last time. It took us a whole day.
Did it?
To figure out how to set up the first time, it took like a day.
Fuck.
Yeah, because you worked on it for 2 days.
If anyone's looking for a job and they're really good at the technical side of editing and videos and have a passion for that, hit me up. I'm willing to pay you a whole lot of food. I'll
food
feed you. I will
and verbal praise.
Yeah, and I will treat you really good. I'm not certified as a personal trainer, but I would definitely coach in the gym.
He's very fit, and he'll meal prep you some healthy food.
We can work something out.
We can work something out.
Let's go back to the barter and trade.
Yeah, seriously. Oh, good old days. They still do that somewhere.
No.
All right.
All right.
To being birds of a feather that have slightly different feather colors.
I love that. See ya, motherfuckers.